All right, we are in LA. I look like a little boy with this bun, and my voice is gone. But we're going to get coffee, and then what are we doing today, Ruth?
Going to see Austin Ryde, the one and only.
He is doing a trial run for my hair and makeup bridal look, and we have my veil in there. So super exciting stuff. Hopefully we can film it pretty well. I don't really know. We're gonna try though. Okay, we successfully got our coffees, and now we are going to Austin Ryde's to fix this face and make it pretty.
It's pretty.
Thank you.
You can hold the phone up here.
Oh, we just curled my hair, set it up in some grandma rollers. Now I'm gonna answer some of these Q&A questions about Luke and I's wedding. So one of the questions is, what is your color scheme for the wedding? And that's a really good question. We don't have like an exact color scheme. We're kind of going just playing off like all the natural colors because it is during winter time, and I didn't want to do red, I don't know, I just don't like red that much. So we're doing like a lot of greenery, ivories, whites, creams. So it's just kind of basic colors. There's not any like pops of color anywhere really. Okay, so another question that I got asked is, where is our wedding? Which it is in Houston at a country club there. And that took a long time to get Luke to agree to because he really wanted it. I'm getting there. He really wanted it in Jackson Hole, which is where he's from, but I didn't really want a rustic wedding. I wanted a black tie wedding. It's kind of always what I envisioned. And the time that we were having the wedding, which is in December, it wouldn't really work in Jackson Hole. It would literally be freezing, like 10 feet deep of snow. So we finally settled on Houston, so that's where everybody's coming, and I'm super excited about it. We're gonna have lots of lights hanging in all the oak trees, and we're hoping for really good California style weather. I've gotten several questions about how I decided on my guest list, and that was actually probably one of the hardest things. We literally went through like all of our contact lists and had to go through that like 3 or 4 times because it was hard like leaving some people off, but you can't invite everybody or else you're gonna end up with like 500 people at your wedding, which would be way too crazy. And we came up with the whole rule about +1s is if you haven't been dating for over a year, or if you're engaged, or if you're married, then you can have +1. But if it's like a new relationship, or you're not even dating the person, or if I just don't really like the person that much, then they don't get a +1. So that really narrowed the numbers down a lot. And then plus, since our wedding is really close to Christmas, a lot of people couldn't come due to that. So now we have like numbers of just like 185, which for me is perfect. We were scared that it was gonna be like 300 people, but because of the whole Christmas time thing, we have 185, and I think that's the perfect amount. So I don't suggest going over that because then it starts to get really stressful. Okay, so Austin just finished the makeup, and we kind of went for like a really dewy, kind of smoky look. We did like a berry lip since it's winter time. I'll like turn my face so you can kind of see it. But yeah, this is the look, and this is not what I'm doing for my hair. We've got some grandma curls still right now, but you do your makeup first, that way the curls can set. And so I'm gonna show you all the different hairstyles that we're trying out after this.
You should have him come up here.
I'm rocking the grandma curls. So we just finished up trying different hairstyles.
To 4052 Laurel Boulevard.
So loud.
Proceed to Woodbridge Street, then turn left.
Okay. And so I didn't videotape every single like hairstyle that there was, just because I want some of it to be a surprise, the ones that I'm actually gonna go with. But I'm gonna answer some more of the Q&A questions that I got, and one of the questions was, what has been the most difficult and time-consuming part of wedding planning? Which so far to me, I feel like making the seating chart has been so hard, because it's kind of like a puzzle but with people, and you're trying to figure out who can go where and sit with what person and still have fun even if they don't know each other. So that aspect was really hard. We've already spent like 4 hours on it and we're not even done. Okay, and then other than time consuming, I would just say the most difficult part is like staying in your budget. It's so easy to like kind of get off track and like want to add all these things, and you really realize like, okay, wait, do I really need that? So that's where I guess a wedding planner comes in, which is probably one of like my biggest tips, is get a wedding planner and someone to do things the day of, just because yes, it is an extra cost, but they can actually help you stay within a budget. They know what they're doing. It takes stress off of you, and it really just makes the process so much easier and less stressful, which as a bride is what you really want.
You're not ready.
Just answer the question.
I'm not ready.
Okay, Luke is now ready for his question. And his question is, what are you looking forward to most at the wedding?
Kirby.
Yeah, anything else other than me?
Ice cream sundae.
Yeah, he gets an ice cream sundae bar because he did not want a groom's cake.
That's right.
Very exciting stuff.
That was a brilliant move.
Okay, so another person asked, what are the 3 words that best describe our wedding? Go.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Friends.
Friends.
Family.
Family. That was really awful description. But
Okay, let's do it again.
okay, go. 3 more.
Friends, family, ice cream.
Okay. Babe, what has been the most what has been the most stressful part about planning our wedding?
It's been exhausting for me, Kirby.
What have you done?
So much.
He's done nothing. He's done nothing. All he's done is request things.
That's
I get
right.
it done.
Baby.
So
We're a team. Take that back.
team members. This is so awful lighting. Sorry. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're done answering questions. So bye.